gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share, subscribe. We want to welcome everyone over from Facebook, both pages and YouTube, Twitter and Twitch, and now Instagram. So make sure y'all share live as this gentleman bring you some flavor. And remember also for the announcements, we have the powerful poetry contest going on. Please, if you're a poet and you know it, submit your video. If you need more details, just inbox Spicy Gray. Thank you very much. And without further ado, we bring you the host of the show, Mr. Dwight.
Thank you, Spicy. And remember, y'all, as Spicy said, the 2024 port is on. So if you know anybody that write poetry or do it, please, this is the time to do it, because I do believe March the 30th, 31st is the last day. So please, if you know anybody, have them come on and get into this contest. Now, I am your host, Dwight. I hope your Friday night is going well. And we have a very interesting topic, Mama's Boy. I mean, Mama Boys can be a lot of different things. I have my view and opinion on it, but we're going to see what the rest of the guys have to say about Mama's Boy. So, I'm not sure if Mr. B in the house, but we're going to go ahead and introduce Mr. Matt Jones to the show. Come on in, Matt.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, what's going on with it, bro?
Very much. I can't say blessed to be here. Glad to see you.
Yes, sir. Another Friday. Another time to turn it upside down.
That's right. Just got paid, as that song said. Just got paid. But anyway, with that being said, let's welcome King D to the show. Come on in, King D. Yeah. What's up, King D? Now, like I said, I don't know about Mr. B. He might be working or doing something, so maybe he'll join us later, but that's okay. The show must go on.
Mm-hmm. And we got it.
Mama's Boy. Lord have mercy. Mama's Boy. I said, Mama's Boy. Mr. Mac, what's your intake? What is a mama's boy to you? What do you think is a mama's boy?
I don't think I know. I suffered at the hands of one all majority of my life, so I know what a mama's boy is, and that is when the parent allows the son to continue to run back into the nest to be coddled, and it's usually coupled with favoritism.
Right.
And it's just destructive because mama's boys are actually destructive to the whole rest of the family.
Yeah. What's your intake about a mama's boy? You know, we heard what Max said. What you have to say on that?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. A mama's boy is someone that they pretty much put their mom before anybody, like in relationships,
Right.
themselves. They just put their mom before anybody.
Okay. And I'm gonna say I agree with both of you when it comes to mama boys, and I mean it kind of mean for say like myself, I wasn't quite something like me being a mama boy. I helped took care of my mom, especially when she was sick and everything, and me and my mom was like best friends. She's my mom, and I helped took care of her to her dying day and everything. But a lot of times, mama boys. I hope y'all listening, ladies. Mama boys can cost you a husband. Tell you. Mama boys can cost you a husband. And like I said, I agree with Mac Jones and King D. But with the one that Mac Jones said, that some guys that are past 21 and still living at home and asking, been around. I mean, what you been around your mama? Would you want to have your own place? I don't get that, but some mamas, some mothers, they defend these young men. I think we even seen a video one time when the stepfather was there, and he was looking at the son like, when you getting out? Because I said there's going to be one king in the house, and the boys still running around there. You can't even walk around your house butt naked. You want to do stuff because the mama's boy is there, and like I said, ladies, if you're a single lady. And if a single man's looking to get with you, that mama boy can cost you that last ship that's sailing in. How you feel about that, Mr. Matthews? Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know.
We even had this conversation, and it's not even just the mama boys. It's kids grown kids that's in the way in general.
True. Yeah.
Grown kids that's in the way because listen, I don't mind like if the child has to come back to the nest,
right,
to regroup. A child should always feel like if I ain't got nowhere to go, I can always come home.
True.
But you can't come home with your bullshit.
Right.
If you want bullshit, you got to go. I'm sorry. And see, I'm about me being the kind of parent that I was, and that still lingers with me. Then a lot of people disagree with how I look at things as far as parenting goes, which is fine and dandy because we all got our own style of parenting, and what works for you works for you. Right. But if it don't work for me, it definitely don't work for me. I'm just telling you what it is.
That's true. And King D. I want to hear your intake, and I agree with what you said, Mr. Mac Jones. And just like, I have children. If something happened or if they couldn't, if something happened, they had to come home. I'm fine too, but they have to understand that I am the ruler of the place. Now, I mean, you get out of hand, you got to get your own place. So, King D, do you have any problems with that? If a young man or a young lady comes back home because they're having a hard time out there, would you have is there anything wrong with that, or you just helping your child out because we all need help?
I don't even want my kids to leave home, let alone if they have to. I mean, that's just me. I don't care. They can stay at home until they 50.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. They don't. We had this conversation before.
Yeah,
You
we
missed
had.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
You missed it, John.
Yeah.
Hey, I still feel the same way, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, you know what? And King D, I agree with you. I agree with you because look, let's be realistic. Now, I don't too much bring politics into the show, but we don't know what's going to happen or who's going to be the next president. And
yeah, that's one of the main things one of the reasons why I don't care for my kids to move out, because I'm like,
right, because we got to be realistic. And I believe Spice and Oz might have talked about this back show. Said, look, depending on who's in the White House, and that's why I kept telling people, watch out in the next 3 to 4 years. I told people this. I ain't psychic, but I just told them if something happens, it's about to go down. So we all might be moving in and being the Waltons on the hill somewhere. I'm just saying. But
Hey, I ain't got no issue with it. Hey, I think the team will do well as a community, so we wouldn't have no issues.
Oh no. I think we'll do better. We have to. We'll just do our own plants and.
Hey, look, just put my pillow in the stove, and I'll be there.
Right, hey, I'm with you on that, man.
I don't need much space, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
Hey, so yeah, I'm with you on that, but I agree with Dominique. I mean, if it ain't broke, then don't worry about it. But see, the thing about it is I think it is different for Mama's Boy when the man and the wife and girlfriend are living together. But if a woman's out here single, she ain't had a relationship in a while, and she's trying to get to know this man, and I have seen this happen many moons ago with some of my friends and stuff. And they had dated women that had grown men living in the house with them, and they sitting there trying to, get to know each other house, and the young man kept interrupting them, and the young man kept getting in between them because most of them say, hey, that man messing up my play. My mama take care of me. She buy me my shoes, my Jordan, and my PlayStation. He gets in here, he's gonna mess it up. So how you feel about it, Matt? You think some guys do that, especially around 2024 or something like that? And the mamas,
mama's boys, mama's girls, mama's everything do that. Yes, absolutely. This is absolutely true, and that's because the parent has created a son husband.
That's what you took the words out. That's it right there. A son.
She's created a son husband, a son that will come in and do all the things that if she would get up and stop being so stuck in her ways, she would have a husband that will come in and do. But she can't get no husband because she had already created a son husband, and the son husband is all in the way and overprotective and overreaching his boundaries, trying to protect his mama from having her a good life.
You better preach. And I agree with you 100%. Ladies, if you agree with Mac Jones just said, next commercial, please call in. We would like to see anything about, women out there. If you have, if you want to rock with us on this subject, please, after the next commercial, please call in and join us for the conversation that we have, and let's see what we can go with this. King D, do you agree with Mac Jones just said about what he said about some of the young men interrupting mama getting married, jumping the broom again, or something like that?
Yeah, I actually do, because I wouldn't necessarily blame it on the young man. I'll blame the mother, and the reason why I do that is because a mom, she raised him to be a mama's boy. Like if she would have raised him to be tough, it has a lot to do with single moms. When a single mom's a boy, they gonna raise that boy up like the man she wish he was. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so,
I know what you're trying to say. Yes,
she gonna soften him up, and and he gonna be, oh, mommy. So that's just the way it's gonna be.
I like that, King D. Yeah, that's what they be saying, mommy. And you know what?
Stop raising.
She raised us up. Go ahead, bro.
Stop raising these boys of the man you got a crush on. Like
Yeah,
he raised him
yeah,
to look like him. Like I see
right. Dress like them, everything.
Yeah. Like, no, that's what that spoils them. You know what I'm saying? To create mama boy.
Yeah, and that's kind of actually, that's kind of actually, it's a little bit predatory.
Mm-hmm.
You vicariously living for a husband through your son. That's kind of not adulterous. What's the word? Incestuous
Yeah.
and ill.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, as a man, if you see that with a woman, there's no need to even get in a relationship with that woman. Not really.
Yeah.
I don't even know my kids don't anybody. I'm just saying.
You damn skip about that, because the reason why I agree with y'all, because I have seen it. I have seen it with some young ladies, around my age. Around my age, I'm 57. Some of them are 50, 52, 53. And I have seen it. And they even came to me and said that their son is caused. But it's not them, it's you. You the one that raised this boy, right?
Yeah, but they don't want to take that blame.
Exactly. They don't
want to be the fall guy for that.
Yeah. So I mean, you create a monster in a way, and you raised it, and like King D said too, this is why we have so much of a soft generation. Each generation get weaker and weaker. It gets weaker and weaker. And let's be realistic, we have a lot of single mothers out here today.
If you think about it, right? Mm-hmm. You know how women be saying they want to live their soft girl life?
Oh yeah.
That's what their son's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Their sons is the one living the soft girl life.
Yeah.
He's in the house. He's submissive. He's doing everything you tell him to do. Mm-hmm. He's the one cussing back at you and all that shit. Man, excuse me, I didn't mean to say the other. But yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did.
But Mr. Mac and King D, but it's the truth. I mean, it's the truth, and that's why I was saying people like, hey, real with me, tell me the truth. And as men, we see that. I mean, what other way to know about how a man think besides ask a man? And y'all hit it on the nail. With a single mother. I'm saying, and ladies, don't get it twisted. We're not saying every single mother out there can't raise a son or raise a, but it takes a man to show a man how to be a man. If you show him differently, he becomes softer. He becomes like something like a mama boy and everything, and that can hurt him and you down the long run. So it could be, but it's just being real and everything. And I have told some lady friends of mine, they said, why I can't find a man, I can't get a husband. I just sit there and listen. I'm just like, well, you know why? You created a monster. The young man that's standing in your house, the one you complain about eating your food, doing all this, and y'all doing your thing together, and y'all go out. Some people actually think y'all a couple, but then you got to look at it. That's probably why you can't find that husband. So it's but like I said, like King D and Mr. Max said, I agree with y'all. It starts at home, and if the mama's spoiling him and doing all this other stuff and everything, usually it turns him into a mama's boy, and it can kind of mess everything up there. But we're gonna take this commercial, and we'll be back in 2 and 2. Remember, talk.
When you open yourself up and you fall in love, right? Everybody wants to be in love, I'm assuming. If you don't, that's cool. You don't have to be. But if you think you're falling in love with a man and then you suddenly realize that you end up with this immature man-child. Ladies, have you ran up into a man-child before? Or a mama's boy? Somebody you thought, you saw him, you went, oh my God, look at this. Then you got to know him and you went, oh my God. Because at one point in your life, you really just want to be with a grown man. That's all it is. You tired of them little boys, you sick of the game, you just want a grown man. Now, I got some ways to tell if you done messed up and got yourself a mama's boy. Now, what you gotta do is, it starts with what words he say. This is how you know you dating a mama's boy. If he starts every sentence with, my mama said, oh, it don't take long, ladies. My mama said, once you hear that about 3 times, you should get out this relationship. And here's another way. Every day, not someday, every day, I'm FaceTiming with my mama. You want to say hi? I just said hi to your mama yesterday. Don't nobody want to say hi to your mama FaceTime every day. Then you get real nice with him. Relationship then went to the next level. It done got real sexy up in there. You've been messing around more than 90 days. Next thing you know, you think it's about time. You got it on your mind, you about to spend the night. He look over at you and say, I don't know if you could stay over here because my mama got a key. Your mama got a key. Here's another one, you dating a mama's boy. You know, I wish I could say I'm surprised, but my mama said you was gonna say that. This is the last one. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're not gonna be around long once my mama hear about this. Then she turned around and go, I don't know how to tell you this, but you right. You are right.
Woo! Well, okay, Lon. Remember now, we are accepting entries for the we're taking it for the 2024 Powerful Port contest. So, like I said, if anybody out there write poetry, or if you know anybody that write poetry, it doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, child, elderly person. Please send your entries in. So, and make sure that the video, the voice is clear, so we can understand you. And you might just win this beautiful trophy right here. Take a good look at that. That is beautiful. That's what you can win. That's what you can be. The most powerful poet will win that. So please, know anybody, have them get in contact with us. Now that video, you know, I agree with some of the things that Steve said. You know, except one thing. You know, all the things he said, yeah, that sounds about right. But he didn't mention. But now, the reason why these mama boys get like that because they're raised the way their mama raised them. Okay. And 2, Steve, get out here with that 90 days, boy. 90 days, wait 90. Ain't nobody gonna wait no damn 90 days, boy. Get up out of here with that 90 days. But anyway, what do you thought about that video we just saw with Steve Harvey? Do you agree with some of the things he said about how, you know, about the ladies should run when they hear that stuff about them saying things about their mama?
Who? Oh, me. Okay, cool. I didn't hear my name. My bad. But yeah, I agree with him. But this is the only reason why I agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
He got too many goddamn details to not have been a mama's boy.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
he knows it too well.
Yes, he does.
He knows it too well.
Yes, he does.
Cause I lived with a mama's boy, and I can't give you all them details. I promise you, I can't. Cause I wasn't around like that. Cause I'm moving around. Like, listen, that type of behavior from a man, even as a teenager, to me was upsetting to my stomach. So I couldn't watch my mama and my brother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. King D, what you thought about that video we saw, Mr. Steve Harvey? Do you agree with him?
Like I agree with Mr. Jones too. Like he was very detailed, so he must have had the experience. He had the experience a little bit. He was very detailed.
See, when you're a person that pay attention to detail, right? You understand when you looking at a person, when they talking and what's coming out their mouth, you understand what you hear because you listening to what they saying. So
Exactly.
a person that just takes what people say for surface level, I stopped taking the conversation serious. Because like, if you don't know how to analyze a conversation and peel it apart and look at it like it's supposed to be looked at, and I'm like, man, I'm looking at him, and as he talking, he like, and here, this is a good one. See, men don't talk like that. We not finna be. Listen here, this is a good one. I'm like, yeah, he a mama's boy for real.
Yeah, he's undercover mama's boy. He just know a little too much.
Right, you're a recovering mama's boy because your mama ain't here no more.
Exactly, because I'm sitting here listening to Mr. Steve Harvey. I said, damn, Steve, you should know a lot about mama boys telling these ladies this and that. And I mean, he was just doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, really? So,
because for real, think about it. Which one of us, right, King D, and Mr. D, think about it, man. You gonna tell a woman, my mama said you was gonna say that? Why I punch myself in the damn mouth? I will punch myself in the mouth for saying that.
That's crazy. That is crazy. And
if my mama said that, then I'm gonna tell my mama, like, I hear you, mama. Thank you. Yeah. And that's who that's gonna stay with, me and her.
Exactly. Right, ladies? I don't know. Who you spicy? Have any man that you dated in your life?
Right now, the lines are temporarily closed due to difficulties. But as soon as they come up, we will run the banner by to let them know they can call in.
Okay,
thank you.
Since I have you, Spicy, since the lines are closed, I want to ask you: have you ever dated a man that said some stuff like Steve Harvey putting out there for the women? Have ever a man said, "Well, my mama said this and my mama said that"?
Well, actually, my ex-husband was a mama's boy, and she kind of, I think, really that she see him more like her, because I had to let her know, who's the one sleeping with him, you or me, because he was letting her. He even had her in the military wheel. And I said, okay, if you're gonna have your mama in the wheel, I could go back.
Wait a minute. He had his. Oh, wait. You say he had her in the military wheel?
Yes, where if anything happened, where everything go through, because that was during the time that Desert Storm was going on, and I looked at that thing and I was like, oh, okay, you left everything to your mama and you got a wife and kid right here. I tell you what, I'll pack up my kid. We go back to the States because we was in Germany, and I said you can send for your mama and you can sleep with her.
Ooh, snap!
But yeah, even when it came down to having my kids, well, mama told me that I shouldn't have bought those shoes for him. Who is your mama?
God dang.
Even came down to doing things for me. He allowed her to have so much input and say in our relationship to where I had to put my foot down.
Ooh, damn.
I see why he's an ex-husband.
Next. Exactly.
And that X stands for an example not to repeat.
You damn.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now, what is
I gotta do one with you, shit.
Hey, I'm like this. How long did you put up with that, Spicy? I mean, how long?
We was married for 13 years, and the only reason why is because they passed that law that if you go past 10, then she's entitled to everything. If you are under 10, you walk away with the marriage with nothing. So I make sure I got that 3 extra years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. I don't.
Mhm.
That's that, Mr. Max and King D. Y'all heard that? That's messed up.
You get.
You're in the military and you're gonna give your mama all the stuff. I mean, you married, so you're gonna give everything to your mama. Now, he definitely is a mama's boy. Who does that?
One of the main reasons why I ain't trying to get married.
I
ain't trying to be married no 10 years.
But see, that doesn't have to do with marriage. That has to do with the fact that how you handle your sons. And that's why I get on women and have a dislike to women that don't allow those men to be the right structure in that little boy's life. Because the fact is, when you have too much of a mama boy, then you could have a little tutu, or you could have somebody that don't know how to handle relationships.
Not a tutu. Not a tutu.
A tutu, Mr.
Tutu.
Tutu.
Beep beep.
Hey, I mean, it's just being real though. I mean,
listen, and we can't put this. We can't, and
And I want to make it clear, because I know I hear a lot of men on the social media, not these men's here, but a lot of men on the social media, and I'm thinking about having a topic about it. They quick to bash single mothers, and they saying that we are the fault that our sons are a downfall. Now, I've been I've been a mother for 34 years, and I've been a single parent ever since my daughter was 3 years old. She's be 25 tomorrow, But my thing in saying this is that it's all on the structure of that woman, because that's one thing I did not allow is for my sons to be too. I don't believe in spoiling kids, for one. Cause like I told them, you might not like it, but at the end of the day, I still gotta be mama. But I came up kind of hard, so it's like when I came up hard, even with my daughter, I was hard with her as well. You're not gonna be soft. You're not gonna be crying at every little thing. So it was like it's also has to do with that woman, because my thing is, do you want your son to be a man, or do you want him to be your husband?
Woo!
I told you they be creating them son husbands,
hey,
and sister and sister daughter wives too. You got it's you, man. Trust me, I've seen it all. It doesn't even amaze me no more. And in light of those brothers that, like Spicy say, that's on social media, for the hands of them, we must say that we only talking about the women that we've seen do it.
Right.
We can't include all women. And the only reason why I'm saying we is because I'm a man too, and I see what them brothers see, and I know what them brothers talking about.
Yeah.
Because if you 45, 50, your daughter 25, 30, and y'all at the club together twerking.
Damn.
But see, in saying that as well is the fact that, when we're talking about our sons, my thing is as well, we got to know as women where our place is at. We are to raise our children. Once we raise them, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fought the women that exclude the men are quick to say, "Oh, I'm the mom and the daddy." No, ma'am. If you got a Kit Kat, you ain't nobody's daddy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Stay in the place that God structured you to be in. You are the tail. No matter what, single or not, you still the tail.
And that's why
allow these men figures, even if it's not the biological daddy, allow a male figure to put that foundation, that structure within that son. So when he grows up, he could be the right provider and protector and the structure for his own son, but also his wife.
You got that.
And when you saying that, right? Now you got to understand why a lot of men, including like myself, I am one of those men. I do not want to be nobody's stepfather. And that's because you want me to come in and do fatherly things, but when it comes to discipline and teaching, now they got their own daddy, or no, don't touch them. I got them, and or don't say nothing like that to them. I got that. And then
those are the women that's gonna be single and on a rocket chair on the front porch at 75 years old. Because
Yeah,
at
that's
the end of the day, we're not gonna exclude that a man shouldn't step up and be that position if he fall in love and get attachment to that child. My thing is that woman stepping down and allowing that man, no matter biologically or not, to do his job as a male to to instill certain qualities and skills in that son's life.
Right.
And she don't know how. That's the thing. That's the top. Again. Let's go back to that mama boy thing. She don't know how to step down. A lot of these women don't have the proper understanding, and that's not, again, this isn't all women, but a lot of them don't have the proper understanding of when to step down and step out of the way.
But it has to do with two things: either they're programmed that way from their own mother, or they just
it's generational for sure.
They are controlling. They want to control the man.
And have been in that situation for years now.
Yeah,
we have been here at that situation for years now. And I'm not talking about like 15, 20 years.
Right.
Nah. I wish I could say it was just the last 15 or 20 years, but we've been mama's boy. It's been mama's boys for a long time before any of us even got on the planet. They was out here. So don't think that this is a new topic that we talking about or pointing fingers at new mothers or new women. And no. This is just a cycle that needs to be broken.
Exactly. I agree with you and Spicy on that, because it has to. We the women, like I said, and listen, I want to talk about the stepfather. The stepfather is a very hard job, and a lot of men, I guess that's why they don't want to get remarried to women that have basically grown children living in the house, because or some a little bit younger than that, because they'll tell you in a minute, you ain't my pappy, shut up.
Hey, listen.
It's up to that mother to correct that, because I'm gonna tell you, for example, I was in a barbershop with Ray Sorrell when he was back in the day, on Walsham, and Ray was cutting my son's hair when he was living, and there's a little act that my son did. So I'm sitting on the sideline. Ray stepped in a position, didn't ask my permission or nothing, but immediately told him what was the role of a man, and if you're a man, this is what you do, this is what it is, so why would you do this? He turned and apologized, and I'm like, what are you apologizing for? As a man, he needed to hear that. And see, that's what these women problems are. Only because that's not a biological child, that boy still needs that male figure in their life.
And he's going to need one all of his life. And do you know why? Because that's why all men have a certain camaraderie with other men, because we know when we step out of line or step out of bounds, that somebody can tell us when we wrong, or if we got somebody who we need a shoulder where we can go to. Grown men, we like, hey, I need to talk.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
So you need everybody. Everybody needs a strong man in their life. And with that said, everybody, we'll be back after this commercial, which is in 2 and 2.
It's 50 and your boy DJ Mad Boy, the DJ Mad.
A lot of men were mothered to death, and Mama didn't mean to. She really genuinely loved us, but her parental skills caused for this man to stay on Mama's breast. This man has been on Mama's breast for so long that he views manhood as weaning. See, there's something called nipple confusion. Our pediatrician informed us that sometimes presenting the bottle causes the baby to get frustrated, and it could actually confuse the baby. And I think this also is why we have a lot of confused men, because we view when life is trying to make us grow up, or when a brother, a coach, or a father figure is trying to make us grow up, we confuse that with being mean or a hater, and really he's just trying to make you man up. Similar to nipple confusion. I don't want neither of these. They've been attached to mama for so long that they view manhood as weaning. These type of men are codependent. They always need somebody. They need your acceptance. They have rejection issues, abandonment issues, and they'll even become a stalker. If you reject them, they'll just pop up. These are the type of guys that just pop up where you at. If they struggle with attachment issues, they don't even like living by themselves. They battle with this. Because mother didn't mother me, she Santa Claused me. She spent so much time working so hard because our father wasn't that power line, giving us the ability to have power so that we can have a light in our home. She was already questioning her motherhood due to her having to work so much. So she gave us everything we wanted. So she tried to give us gifts to make up for the fact that she was always tired. She tried to give us gifts to make up for the fact that she has 2 shifts tonight. She tried to give us gifts because she wasn't going to be at our key football game or our key basketball game or our key track meet. So she gave us PlayStations, she gave us clothes, she gave us cars, she gave us money, she gave us iPads, she gave us laptops. She Santa Claused us, giving us everything that we wanted on our wish list. Then other times, she didn't mother me, she smothered me. She was so wounded by our father that she kept us so close. Picked out our clothes, picked out our college, cut up our food, cleaned our room. She did everything for me. Why? Because I'm the man of the house, right? Y'all know some mothers actually treat their sons like he's her man. All that did was enable him so that when he grows up to a man, he's not looking for a wife. He's looking for mama. He's looking for the woman that will give him all the sex that he wants. He's looking for the woman that he can move in with. He's looking for the woman that he can get money from. He's looking for the woman that he can drive her car. He's looking for the woman that he can eat her food, get stuff in her name. One thing I'm always telling my brothers is if you can't put a car in your name, if you can't get an apartment in your name, you might not want to be looking for a wife right now. You might want to look to enhance your provision ability. That's like the bare minimum quality of manhood, being able to provide. You can't ask her to bring something to the table when you don't even have one. This is why in the dating phase, you need to ask questions. What is your job? What do you put on your taxes? Are you an entrepreneur? How long have you been an entrepreneur? Are you able to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car note, your car insurance on your entrepreneurial pursuit? I just want to know. I'm not judging. I just want to know, why did you have 4 jobs in the last 3 months? I just want to know. I just want to know. Because the bare minimum quality of manhood is being able to provide. He's not going to be that fine anymore when there's no lights on. When that car get repossessed. I need to know that you can provide, because that's a security foundation. I should be secure at least the breast. So how do we get nest requires for you to take full responsibility. This means when you're hungry, you're not leaving your apartment to go eat at mama's house. Yes, that might be normal for you, but you're trying to break something. And anytime you're trying to break something, sometimes it requires extreme measures. And so no, I'm not always going to go over there to eat when I'm hungry. I got to learn how to start cooking for myself. I don't want to have to always go to mama's house to eat. I don't want to have to always say, well, my mama said she got something. My mom. That's one of the most frustrating things for a wife, is when she asks her husband a question and he starts off by saying, well, my mama. Also learn the power of no. A lot of mothers can be controlling, so they constantly tell you what you can't do, and you'll be surprised. You'll actually see that she has an attachment issue too, because her wound didn't get transformed, it got transferred. So if you say, I'm gonna take a vacation to Florida next weekend, and she's like, no, it's not safe, you're not going down there. My dude, you are a grown man. This is about breaking the chain so that you could eventually leave and cleave. Because when a man know, we lead by example, not by dominance. This whole process is not to get you to blame your mother or mistreat your mother or be mean to her. It's just so that you can become the man that God has called you to be. And so that, ladies, you're not trying to be a nurse when you're called to be a wife.
All right, now, remember that we are having the 2024 Power Port of the Year. And please, if you're going to do this, make sure your video and your voice is clear. Now, we have received some already, and I'm going to tell you, I love what I'm hearing, and we just want more people to continue to come on in and join this contest and everything. And the ones that have sent it, I appreciate y'all. And I have heard some of y'all, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. him a thumbs up because he has said a lot of things on there that I definitely agree with just about everything he said in that video. So I'm gonna go with King D. Now, King D, do you agree or disagree with some of the advice that the young man that we heard on the video there?
I actually agree with him. He was speaking facts. He really was. Everything he said, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right. I definitely agree with him. You hit about everything on the head. What about you, Matt?
I'm on the head with most things except for, my thing. I get boggled by when people start talking provision.
Right.
What I don't understand is why every time people talk provision, the first thing they go to is money.
Yeah.
Because a woman needs way more than money from a man to be provided to her in order for her to be like, okay, cool. The house is straight. Because if it was just money, most relationships will work.
You're right. You're right. You hit that on the nail. Another thing I agree with the young man, because like I said, me and my mom, God bless her, so my mom was the type, she used to tell me, but don't do this, don't go. I love my mama because my mama, my father passed, she raised us, but I disagree with a lot of things my mama told me because I was my own man. So I tell my mama, I'm going there, this is what I'm doing, I'm a man, I appreciate all the advice you give me. But yeah, you have to be a man and take that leap of faith. The mama gives you some good wisdom, but sometimes you just got to do your own thing as a man, regardless if you fall or not. That's just part of growing up being a man. And he's right. A lot of men still sucking on mamas. They need to get off of that. Be a man.
Teddy boy.
Yeah. What's that?
Teddy boy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, I'm like this too. If you meet a man and bring up his mama 99.9% of the conversation, you need to just get away because that ain't nothing but a mama's boy. I mean, you gotta. Well, let me ask my mom and see what she think, or baby, let's get this call. Let me call my mom and see what advice. What? You're a grown man. You gotta ask your mom. Do you ask your mama everything? Do you call your mama and ask her what set position you should do tonight? Come on now, that's just crazy. That's just weird and everything. So, but ladies, I'm gonna say this. Can you? Is there such a thing reverse? Can you reverse a mama boy?
Hell no.
You don't think it can be done, Matt?
No.
No matter how hard. Okay, Dominic, you think you reverse a mama boy?
Can I do what?
You think a woman out there is powerful enough, strong enough to reverse a mama boy?
To reverse it? Oh no, that ain't happening.
Boy, I wish those phone lines were working, boy, because I was sure about to ask some of that. But I just feel like this, and like Matt Jones said, we're not saying all women, but if you're a single mother out there, and it's hard being a single mother, especially if you're not getting any help. And I will say this to some of the men out there. I know sometimes y'all be in relationships, you had a child, you don't like her, you don't like the woman, that's fine. But be a man and be there to help raise those children. That could allow this stuff out, because if we depend on the woman to do it by herself and she's raising these mama boys, then it's up to us as men to step in as fathers and, so we can stop the bleeding and everything. So that's why you got to be so careful who you have children with. A lot of women make bad mistakes with some men, but I know you got brothers, uncles, even the male friend, have a strong male in their lives, and maybe we can stop from this mama boy thing, mama boys and everything. So what do you say, Mac? Maybe it's something we can do something like that to make things better. So how you feel about that?
No, this is not going to go anywhere. This is a process that's been going on. And listen, we could talk till we blue in the face, but there's some things that's just going to never change.
Wow. Well, yeah.
And with that being said, and the thing about it is, I don't care who you is. The crazy thing about it is, one thing that's the hardest thing on the planet to do And I've already reconciled this in my mind and heart, and so see, that's why I'm saying I won't be nobody's stepdaddy.
I hear you. I hear you.
One thing you can't do is tell a mama about her kids.
Oh man, you said that right. Yeah, you know, since you said that, Mac, you're right, because I have seen that, and they'll tell you to me you can't say nothing about their kids. You can't say nothing about their kids or anything, because they'll just go off. So, what about you, King D? Do you agree with Mr. Max said about some women that you can't say nothing about their kids?
Yeah, you can't say nothing about my kids. But it's I agree though. Yeah.
Oh,
I just don't. Well, kids are very sensitive subjects. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they are. They are.
But,
you know, but I don't know. You know, it's I guess, you know, because it's just hard. It's just so hard because people out here make it hard. And, you know, mama boys or wherever. It's just hard out here, and like I said, the reason I'm saying this because there's a lot of women I know that's single, that going through this. They really going through this, and they have young men standing in their house, and the men that they date, they just don't want no part of that. They don't want no part of it, and the ladies just stay single, and some of them even said, "Well, you know, it's my fault. I raised him like that. I made him soft." And actually, ladies, these young men, they actually become your husband. Besides the sex part, they basically your husband. I mean, y'all doing a man and wife doing besides sleeping together, which I hope not, but sleeping together. That's the only thing you're not doing. But basically, they're your husbands, and damn, I mean, woo, hell no. I'm glad my sons ain't no mama's boys. Or nothing like that. But, shit. What about you, Mr. Mack? You ain't got no sons that mama boys, do you?
Hey, wait a minute. No, I'm making sure. But I have a stepson. That's one.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, from my last marriage, and I just refused my son because I'm not doing to my son.
Right.
What you did to yours. So
how did that play out? I mean, him being a mama boy, in the marriage and everything, did it just interrupted everything? I mean,
you know, it's as you okay. All right. You ever been in a relationship you grew apart from?
Right.
You just naturally matured up and grew out of that shit. And so that's what happened between me and her. Is she wasn't maturing. She was actually digressing and going through a crisis.
Right.
And with me, I'm like, well, either you want to stand up or you want to stand down.
Wow.
And so when she chose to keep doing what she wanted to do, and talking and acting how she wanted to continue to act,
right,
I got out of her way. But again, as I said, with my son, it wasn't none of that. And how dare you get involved in anything that's going on for me and him? You stay out of our business.
Woo! So she was like one of those moms that said you can't tell the stepson nothing, stay out the business. He has a daddy.
No. It's just that. When it was just that she was one of those people that I was like when we were together,
right?
But then as everything started growing distant and growing, it was like, well, my son this, my son that. I'm like, wait a minute, don't you remember who was here for him when he was 1 year old?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? See, I was there from 1 to 17.
Wow. You know what, man? A few men that go through that, and you're not alone. A few other men I know kind of went through that the same thing, and I can see your point of view about not being a stepfather no more, because I can definitely.
Yeah, I can't. Listen, and right now, if like like especially with them younger kids.
Oh yeah.
But see, if your kid is already grown, then cool.
Right.
If your kid needs a daddy or not, it ain't me.
Oh, I hear you.
But these younger kids,
yeah.
because you gonna want me to do stuff and take them places and no, hell no. Call his daddy. Call her daddy.
That's right. Call somebody. Leave me alone. Now, King D, I know you got some boys, so you making sure they're not becoming no mama's boy.
Oh yeah, I cave chests in and beat backs in.
Security.
For real.
Woo, not today. We ain't having that today. Hey, look, I know because
I didn't say no.
Yeah. So I'm the same way. I raised my sons, and they definitely ain't no mama's boy. You know, how much they love their mama, but they ain't no mama boys.
No. Now, my son, he more of a daddy's boy.
Yeah.
He a daddy's boy. He's a son's. He's a father's son. You know, and he stay out the way. So I don't even have him to worry about. It be my girls I keep an eye on.
Oh, like watch those girls. Well, Mr. Matt, your daughters now, they daddy's girls, ain't they? Come on now.
Two of them is.
All right, you know what? Because my daughter, she's a daddy girl too. I'm not gonna lie. My daughter, she is.
My two in the middle is daddy girl.
So what's the difference between a mama's boy and daddy's girl?
See, I'm not finna pet and all of this. I mean, no. See.
So you rather for your kids to be daddy's kids than mommy's kids?
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just telling you what mines are. No.
No. I wasn't saying that you were saying that. I was just asking. I
don't rather for. Listen, my daughter choose daddy. Like in. Let me give you an example. When Tamaya was 3 and 4 years old, right? So computers like all the time, like every other day, I'm building.
Yeah.
And Tamaya to sit there and watch. And I ain't paying her no attention that she's watching me. That's my daughter. You know, my daughter in the room.
Yeah.
I'm paying that any attention. I'd be damned if she ain't building computers from scratch and everything as we speak. You know what I'm saying? My daughter picked that up off of me. She just, everything that I did, music, all that, she wanted to know what I was doing. She wasn't the type of, she wasn't.
One thing I could say between a daddy's baby and a mama's baby, mama is more nourishing, so she pacifies.
Right.
The dad he's still putting that structure there and showing them examples on how to survive.
That's right. That's
it. So I mean, she loved me and knowing what I'm doing. Daddy, let me come sit in here with you. Girl, ain't nothing but room for 2 people. It's hot in here. So. You see what I'm saying? That's Tamaya.
I hear. You know what? I think the difference between a daddy and a daddy girl is that because a daddy girl gonna look at her dad and the man is strong, and that's the kind of you want that daughter to find a man that's gonna take care of her just like you take care of her. You're gonna protect and take care of her because that's how when she go out to date or find a man with that, because she's gonna look at that man in certain ways. Like the father, protect her, show thing, a gentleman and everything. And I'll be real, my daughter 22, she's not like these other 22 girls out here. She on the computer, she's smart, she draws, we do things together, she asks me questions. And I don't sugarcoat nothing with my daughter. I tell her everything, the ugly, the truth about everything.
Ain't no need to.
Yeah. And Dominic, I know you love your dog too. You're gonna tell, and see your dogs, they look at you differently because that's what's gonna make them look for a man that has that same structure as you have. They don't have. They're not gonna even deal with them. I ain't dealing with that.
And that's why it is so important as a man to be well-rounded when you have daughters. Yeah. Because your daughter's gonna be exploring the things that you're doing and saying like, okay.
You're right.
All right.
What's that,
My
King D?
dad, my dad used to go ahead, King D.
I said she better be for them books.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we doing another commercial? Well, on that note, y'all, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Maybe 3.
A man without ambition is like a bird with no wings. He's created to soar, but he does not have the capability to do so. And so if you're in a relationship with a mama's boy who has no ambition, that is a big red flag. If you are in a relationship with a man, specifically a mama's boy, who lacks ambition, it will be very difficult for you to stay in that relationship in peace. Why? Because there will be many times you'll find yourself being his crutch. Because he's programmed himself, or he has been programmed to depend. And in that depend, there is no independence. And because there was no sense of independence in him, he does not have the self-awareness or the self-belief to think and know that he can make some things happen. The second and last red flag that I want to go over is accountability. A man that is accountable has this overwhelming desire to justify himself. And I don't mean justification like he's explaining what he does and he has to over-explain as if he is a boy who was in trouble by his mother at the playground. I mean justification in that when he wakes up and he walks, it's an intention. He is a well thought out human being. He makes decisive decisions because he knows what he wants, because he knows that every move that he makes, he has justification as to why he does what he does. And so the reason why accountability is so important, especially for a man who may be a mama's boy, is because mama's boys typically are not made to be accountable. Everything is the other person. It's never them. If their heart gets broken, it's because that person was bad and they had nothing to do with, nothing to contribute to the relationship that caused it to end up in its demise. Now, do I believe that men can change? Yes, I do. Do I also believe that we are creatures of habit? Yes, I do. So the likelihood that a mama's boy will change if he is not A, accountable, and B, ambitious is slim to none. Now, I've lacked accountability and I've also lacked ambition. And the reason why I like to call myself a reformed mama's boy is because I found that those two qualities are very essential in my life and also in the relationships that I have, especially with my wife. And what was the thing that really caused me to change was I started to realize that life is bigger than me. My love is bigger than me. My family is bigger than me. I have a calling to be a husband, to be a father, to be a son, to be a brother, to be a community leader. And because these archetypes are larger than just Sharif, I have to show up and I have to give my best. And I must operate in that ambition and also in that accountability, because then I'll start living more in intention. And the more you operate in intention and you bring action to that intention, you will maintain the most glorious, supreme relationship.
It's 50 and your boy DJ. It's 50 and your boy. It's 50. It's 50 and your boy. It's 50.
Uh-oh. I don't know what kind of language that is. What kind of I don't know what kind of language that was. But hey, we back here and that video we just saw of the young man. I guess he said he reformed mama's boy, and I guess it's better late than never trying to fix the problem. You know, I need to fix myself, and I guess that shows right there, Mr. Joe. I guess nobody can save a mama's boy besides a mama's boy. So, what do you feel about that young man in that video, Mac Jones?
I can't judge him off just one video, but he sounds well spoken, and if what he say is what he feel and that's what he stands on, then that's what it is, you know. And I'm proud of him for being able to break the cycle for himself. You know what I'm saying? Especially, go ahead.
Have you ever, to be honest, you ever had any friends that was mama boys? Any of your friends been mama boys?
I told you my brother won.
Ooh. Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I had to watch that. I had to watch that all my life. He still won. 40 years old right now.
Ah, dang. We're gonna pray for him. King D.
Yeah, okay, y'all go ahead.
King D, do you had any friends that was like mama boys or anything like that? Yeah, you on mute. You almost there.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear the question.
Have you had any friends in your life that was like mama boys?
Say it one more time.
You have any friends that you might knew that like mama boys were mama boys or still mama boys?
I do have a friend, but he's not a mama boy. He a daddy's boy. If that makes sense. Like he'd rather be with his dad. Like
so he'd rather be with his dad.
Yeah, he's real spoiled by his dad. Like his dad does everything for him. This man 30. Oh my God, 32. He's still dad for everything.
So when you mean everything, that means it's I guess it's like he's not paying bills and nothing like that. He's just maybe looking for like he admires his father, what he does or something like that.
This man can go out there. His daddy got plenty of money. He
right.
And this man can go out there and wreck a $30,000 car. His daddy will go tomorrow and spend cash $50,000 for him in the world.
What?
He just spoiled then. Yeah, that ain't no daddy's boy. He just spoiled.
He straight up spoiled.
His dad, when him and his mom separated, they gave him the option of moving with the mama or the daddy. He chose the daddy. He's been with his daddy.
He ain't gonna stay with his mama. Mama broke.
And his daddy, his mom black and his dad is not. So.
Oh, what color is his daddy?
He's Spaniard. They from Spain.
Oh, from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's just a upper class Mexican.
Yeah, he got that money. He got that moolah and everything. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I'm going with daddy too. Goddamn, daddy rolling.
His daddy supporting all that to this day.
Listen. Yeah, he ain't crazy. He wasn't crazy. Like, mama, you ain't got that bread. Now I'm going over there where daddy at. Shit, daddy gonna batter you down.
For real, his daddy paid his child support to this very day. His daddy
hold on, wait a second, what?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, you said
I went to court with him last time.
Child support?
Yeah, his daddy paid all his child support and everything.
You see what I'm saying? Again.
Yeah,
and you know how he got him like that too, because he chose the daddy.
Yeah.
And the daddy felt some special type of way, like, oh, my son wants to come and be with me.
Wow.
I love you so much, son. His daddy weak. His daddy weak.
I would do it if I was him. I'd do the same thing. Look, daddy paying the car, the child support.
Yeah.
Let me go too.
Yeah.
His dad don't have no more kids. It's just him.
It's just him.
So you can understand why then. That's what I'm saying. His daddy got a weak spot for him.
Yeah.
Because he chose him. Many kids don't choose, going with daddy. Most kids want to stay with their mama.
Yeah.
I was the same way with my daddy. I didn't want to stay with my mama.
Wow.
I'm going with my daddy. Yeah. I don't give a damn if we ain't got no money and we out here.
And you're right, Mr. Jones. Most children will prefer to go with their mama. You don't catch too many that want to roll with their daddy. Besides, what Dominique said with the guy with the money and everything. But
yeah, he knew from an early age daddy was buying all the PlayStations and Xboxes and Nintendos. He know where that shit came from. Mama, you ain't mama. When he leave, the money gone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I love you. I gotta follow the money.
Yeah,
he gonna take care of me forever.
No more going out to eat. We gotta stay home and eat, cook meals and TV dinners. He wanna go out.
No, not with daddy.
Yeah, not with daddy. We going out to eat. Yeah, you see it.
Hey,
Yeah.
introduce me to your friend so I can be your friend's new stepbrother. I'm gonna marry myself into the family.
Hey, yeah, let me join. Hey, tell me you want to adopt some kids. I would have signed up for
Yeah,
that
he do
too.
pay.
Yeah.
He pay his child support. He pay all his.
That's what blew my. How many kids did he have, Dominique?
One. Oh,
No,
the
son,
dude got three.
yeah.
The son got three. Yeah.
Got
Okay.
3, and the daddy.
And he paying child support for 3 kids.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
You hear that, Mr. Jones? The man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Bro, he paying child support right now. I'm gonna say, I'm just putting y'all in all this man business.
Hey, we don't know who he is. Hell, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so,
But
yeah, we ain't gonna put you out there, fam. We don't know you.
No, we ain't gonna do that. Hey man,
but no, because he got in some trouble, and he had to go to get in some legal
issues.
Daddy
didn't bail him out of it.
So his daddy had to take on the child support, so he wouldn't go back to jail for child support. So his daddy been paying it to pay it down, and then he gonna take over in a minute.
Shit, he ain't taking that back over from daddy. You got to be out your mind if you think he gonna take that back over from dad. Daddy, you got it. You got it, daddy.
Yeah,
he's $75,000. He's $75,000 behind in child support. He pays.
Listen,
the daddy pays $10,000 a month.
Listen. Why would I take that back over?
Yeah,
I have to be a new damn fool.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh, God damn. Boy, your friend is blessed. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, that should be your best friend. I don't know what you doing.
Yeah.
We call each other brother to this day.
Okay, brother.
Shoot.
Brother.
I want Dominique to be my brother. Daddy, put him on there. I would say, Daddy, put me on there. I won't be his son too.
Invite me to the next cookout. See when brother and them cooking out again and shit.
Yeah.
We can go over there and have some Spaniard hot dogs. I don't know what they got on the grill, but as long as it ain't no. Go ahead, D. What you say?
I said they go to Spain for their cookouts. They don't have cookouts.
What?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See, you already listen. You need to be pulling up close to dad and figuring out he investing his money in. That's what I'm trying.
One time, but I backed out. I got scared. I went for to go all the way to Spain by myself. Not by myself.
What else you doing?
Yeah, I would have jumped on that plane.
What else is you doing? You already the second son.
Yeah, you might well go ahead and jump on that plane, dog.
Man, you playing.
Yeah.
His old age, older than me and still spoiled.
Right.
Can't nobody tell him nothing about his daddy. He will fall out with his wife. He's married.
He's married? Oh shoot. God. See, Dominique, that's the difference between mama boys and daddy girls. But like I said, this is the first time I hear about the daddy thing in there. But hey, I ain't mad.
That's why I asked the question that I asked a while ago. I'm like, I don't know no mama's boys, but I knew no daddy's boys.
Oh wow. That's interesting. Man, that blew my mind out there. I mean, you just don't really see that. I mean, girls, we know why with the men figures and girls idolize their dads and they want that guy to be like them and everything, which is different from the mama boy thing. But with the son being like a daddy guy, that's some shed some light on that.
Yeah, he'll go to war with God behind his daddy.
I bet he would. All the things that his dad did.
Like his daddy come first, period.
So his daddy come for everything. So besides, I mean, that's the only reason why he's with his dad, because his dad's doing that, or he just really love his dad, or is it just because of what he does for what he do for his son and everything like that?
I mean, it's his dad, so I'm sure he love him.
Yeah. Is he close to his mom, or do they even?
Nope.
So he had nothing to do with his mom. God damn. Do him and his mom still talk or anything?
They talk about it probably maybe once or twice a year, something like that. And
once a year?
She's in San Antonio. I'm sure y'all know. I'm positive y'all do.
Well, sure, you gotta tell me backstage. I might even know.
I ain't gonna say no name.
No, you keep that to yourself. I'm just pulling your leg, Keith. You keep it to yourself. But I'm glad you told that story, because that's just something different. I mean, that's just really something different. I never. I mean, I knew Mama Boys. I knew some friends that was Mama Boys and everything, but I never knew a guy friend that was actually a daddy guy. You know, I mean, girls.
Like you know how you see it. How you say a girl? I mean, a mama's boy is about his mama. Like
Right.
That's how he is about his daddy.
Oh well,
Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. That's just something different. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Don't play when it comes to his daddy.
yeah, that just took me. You know, wow, that's something different. I'm actually glad you brought that up because that right there, I just never heard of that before. You know, I just never heard because with most children they would rather go with the mama, no matter what. They're just I'm going with my mama because I mean I love my daddy to death, but if him and my mama broke up, I would go with my mom. I mean, I would just go. I would never think about go with my dad. I would basically because even when I was young, there was a lot. They had little arguments. My dad took the siblings to a movie. I still there with my mama. You know, so but to see that a young man, well, we better go with his dad. That's just something you really hear about. So that just like wow, that just blew me. But I'm glad you said that, man, because that was just something else. I'm not sure what happened to Mr. Mack. He was having some difficulties back there. He was fighting with it and everything. But this has been a very interesting show. You know, I thank everybody for watching. It's just sad that the lines was down. Too bad because Denise couldn't call. I know that killing her. She probably had the inches. The government. What's going on with the lines? I'm like, oh well, so but it would have been nice. I'm glad Spicy, shed some light on it and everything. We couldn't get no calls, and hopefully by sometime next week when we do the show, the lines will be back up and y'all ladies can get in contact with us and talk to us, because we like to hear from y'all and respond to some of the things we talk about. That's what makes the show so unique and nice and everything, so we can hear what's on y'all minds. But this has been a great show. And if y'all have any ideas for the men's show, you can let us know. We just about everything. I think we have an idea for the next show, and we're probably talking to Spicy about it. But this has been a great show. And with that being said, also I want y'all to know the contest is very important. So once again, I'm gonna say if anybody out there that write poetry, we are having the powerful poetry contest. And Spicy, if you listen, is it the 31st? It's the 30th or 31st? The 31st.
March 30th is the deadline for all videos to be entered.
Okay.
If there is an extension, I will post it.
Okay.
But other than that, March 30th is a deadline. But also remember that tomorrow's show is canceled due to medical reasons. So we will return next Friday, same time.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So y'all please, if anybody write poetry, please, because like I said, we have got some videos coming in, and I'll tell y'all right now, these videos that came in,
they fire.
They are fire. I mean, these young ladies are fire. I ain't trying to scare nobody, but damn,
because we also have 2 children that entered in. I'm telling you, wow,
these people are talented. I mean, I seen the videos. I was just like, wow, these young ladies are just. I mean, they lit. They lit. So I'm telling you, hey, we hungry. We want some more of that. So like I said, anybody else out there, anybody that write poetry, please enter, and who knows, you could be the next powerful poet out there. So I just want to say that I appreciate y'all. Thank you for that story, Mac. Hey, I just want to say, back there taking care of your difficulties and everything. I hope everything's cool. And maybe next week we have Mr. B join us. He been a little busy, and stuff. Hey, Dominic, ain't he probably putting us in the movie? Ain't me and you probably in one of Mr. B's movie pretty soon?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. B, I hope you listen now. You see this man, King D? He needs to be in the movie, and you need to come down here so we can do something in Texas. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do something,
I told him I was gonna fly out that window.
Yeah.
Someone named Suno.
What's that, TV?
I said I told him I was gonna fly out to Atlanta someday soon.
Well, you know, we all can take a flight to Atlanta and go mess up Mr. B house. You know, to go out there and hang out. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, he probably throws some wild parties out there. So we just go out there. Yeah, Mr. B, we ain't gonna tell nobody. We just gonna go out there and have some fun. Yeah. Oh, there go Mac. Hey, Mac, we was over here. Hey, Mac.
Yeah.
Me and Keith D and us were talking about. See, when we get a chance, we need to catch a plane and go mess up Mr. B house.
Hey, we'll never hear the end of that. That's for sure.
You know, go up there and have a party. You know, act a fool a couple of times. I mean, Mr. B, you listening? We ain't gonna talk about. We ain't gonna burn your furniture. We might throw some toilet paper in your tree or something like that. But
Hey, this all. Hey, look. That's it. That's all I got for that. That's all I got for that.
I know, but see, wait a minute, man, because I was telling Dominique, see, Mr. B was thinking about putting us all in the movie. So, you know what I'm saying? We need to go up there and
listen. I keep telling y'all, man. I've been looking heavy into the San Antonio area because I've been looking at jobs and different spaces. Right. I don't know how I'm finna get this done, but I'm on my way.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you, when you come down here, we got your back. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down here. There's jobs. Look, Mr. Jones, everything's big in Texas. Yeah. So come on down. That means jobs.
That don't mean all the butts are big in Texas.
No. Listen now. Hold on.
A lot of people, when they think about Texas, when you say that, they be like, "Oh, they got all of those women down there got big rumps." No, they don't, because I only have a speed bump, so I do not have that big rump.
Spicy, I see a lot of speed bumps. I see a lot of Dominique. You see some speed bumps down here? There's a lot of speed bumps. Dominique, how many speed bumps have you seen down here? You see a lot of women with booties down here, right? Speed bumps.
Oh yeah, they got some big wide backs.
Not some big wide backs. Moses Christ. What are y'all trying to do? What do you guys? Yeah.
And I also want to give a shout out to Miss Dushan Powell, who has purchased all 3 of my books. Thank you for the love and support.
Lovely.
I want to say hello to Dr. Gibble. I saw you flash across the screen. I don't know if you said hello to everybody that picked you in the movie or but see, you know. But
Dr. Jen in the building. Hey, doctor, how you doing? How you doing, miss?
Flash across there real quick. I said, oh, okay. But yeah, Mr. Mac, we would love to have you down here. So yeah, you know when
I'm coming, man. I told you I'm coming to Texas.
See,
man.
I'm coming.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm finna do this because I got this big house in it, and then you know what I'm saying.
Figure it out because
I got to figure it. Yeah. Once I get there, if I got to start from the bottom and come, I don't mind that. But I'm coming.
All right. That's all. We all do that. I tell you, when you get down here, see, we all can get together, King D and all of us, and we can ride to a Spicy house or wherever she's at. And we can just do the show in her place.
Oh my God! Just a one big set in one day. Just everybody sitting. Ooh,
I dream about that. I dream about all of us being in one big place and doing a big setting like that. We need to do that. This is fun, but all of us to be there together. While Spicy have all that food laid out and we can just smack and eat while we there.
I like how you did that. That's slick. I like how you just invited my doors to be open.
Hey, wait a minute, Spicy. You said you like cooking, so this is it.
I love cooking.
Here, well, see, when Matt get down here, Dominique and all of us, and Keisha and Denise and all of us, and even Mr. B, he come down here and honey. We all be in one big.
Oh, I'm coming. Listen, I was just saying, man. After my birthday, that's when I'm plotting my escape.
There you
go. So my birthday is the end of the month. Today is the 1st. I got 30 more days to my birthday. So after that, I'm planning my escape.
Come on here. We love to have you down here. So we all kick back. And then look, what she say? Oh, damn, I missed what Dr. Jennifer said. I think she's gonna come down and help Spicy cook. I think she said. I don't know. I'm not.
Did Dr. Jennifer say that?
She's gonna be picking the meal that's gonna be cooked.
Oh,
okay.
You hear that? Oh,
Yes. But I also want to give a shout out because for the ones that's not on my Facebook page, I am having a second CD come out. It's actually being worked on, and I want to give all love and thanks for the support from Mr. DJ Mack. He's going to be producing the CD for me.
All right, that's what's up. I want an autograph on that CD. Autograph. I want to sign by you and Matt. Look,
she said she coming to eat.
She said she coming to eat. Come on down to eat. Hey, yo, Spicy. Not only can we be eating, we can play.
Is Dr. Jen on Facebook? That's where she watching from.
She watching from Facebook.
Spicy. This is gonna be our idea now. We can when we get a chance, we can all do a game show like Family Feuds down there. We can have one team on one side and one team on the other side.
Hey, I already said it'd be the grown men talking against the grown women of views and vibes.
Okay. King D, y'all hear that?
I ain't gonna even stunt though, right? I just want, like I was just telling my team on my page for my birthday, I just want to play a good spades game. I have not had a good spades game in so long.
Hey, I'm down with spades. Look. I'm the Mike. Look, me. I'm one of the best spades players you can come around. I'm a good spades player. Let's go.
We gonna.
Dr. Jennifer Gilbert, she's letting y'all know she's winning no matter what. She winning.
She what?
Winning what?
What's she winning?
The game.
What game? Oh, with the girl, with the women?
Let me get on Facebook real quick.
Doctor,
let me get on Facebook.
Dr. Jennifer, you on the losing team, but hey,
they sitting there trying to
hold on now.
She winning everything.
Yeah, she said what? On everything.
She winning everything.
Oh, it's not. And look, it's nice to dream though. It's not. You see King D over there like, yeah, whatever. He got that look like, yeah, whatever, girl. Ain't no, you ain't winning.
Okay, I have to go on Facebook and put my 2 10-cents in there. So I have to go on Facebook and put my 2 10-cents in there.
Well, you come on down, Jennifer. We
hold on. Miss. She said we better be glad she ain't got no link. Spicy, could you get her a link and bring her up? Get her a link and bring her up. Send her a link. Let her come in. We don't even want you to call in. Come on up here. We want you to come up. Yeah, come on up here. We want to hear what you got to say. Get her a link.
Because we already gave her a chance to be on the winning side. But
right. We already done told you what it was. You don't want to listen, so okay, no problem.
Even Spicy knows. Spicy, girl, you messed up, girl. You know those guys, King D and Bad, the white and girl, you messed up. I ain't
never whooped on a doctor before. This gonna be fun.
Yeah, she gonna be doctoring on you, all right.
Hey, I'm with that said.
Okay, Dr. Gilbert, the link has been sent to you.
Yeah, Doctor, come on in and tell us how you go.
Come on in, Doctor. Come be our special guest for the evening. You dig? We got you.
Come on in the men's show.
Yeah. It's the first time we done. This the first time we done this.
Hey, Spicy, what game we're gonna be playing now? What's the game?
5 second rule, and everybody, let's welcome in Dr. Gilbert.
Hey.
Oh, there she is.
This is the first time we done did this, everybody. This is the first time we done invited somebody up here on stage with us. So let's do it.
Yes. How you doing, Doctor?
Let's do it. First of all, Mr. Timmy Chan over there, while you doing all them splits on the chairs and going on, please understand, you will get whooped on this day. Okay?
What?
Yes.
Mr. Matt, she said she can whoop us. She said she
I will be the first and the last dragon. You don't understand.
Oh,
you don't understand.
Uh-oh. Mr. Matt, that sounds like a chicken. King D, you hear what she said? That's Spicy.
Listen.
He said he ain't worried.
Listen,
that's a smart man right there. You see how he just cocked back? He was like, I don't want none of that smoke. I'm gonna let her
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Mr. D, I'm gonna tell you something my teacher used to say. He said, I only debate with my peers. Everybody else I teach.
Exactly. But the Bible says that in order for you to be taught, you must be teachable. So be ready to be taught.
I ain't ready for you to teach me, not you. How about that one? You ain't gonna be teacher. The student, we sit for the student, and the student has appeared. So now it's time for us to teach. This is all we're trying to teach. Welcome up, student.
I need you to understand the levels of greatness in my life, okay?
Listen.
There's teaching, and then there's schooling. So I'm not going to teach you. I'm going to school you. I'm going to bring the whole schoolhouse. I'm bringing the short bus, the helmets, the windows with the gates on, all that. I'm bringing all
You're going to have to bring all of that because you wear it. You drive the bus, you wear the helmet, so come on with it. And we ain't mad at you.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting I know you.
Now that we know what your equipment is, thank you. Come on in.
Yes.
See, Spicy, you better tell the doctor. Tell the doctor how many games have we won.
This is not. That's how you gonna do, Spice. That's how you gonna do, honey.
How many times have the men whooped the women?
They up on the women. They have to see, but see, they just need that extra season, so that doctor is gonna bring that medicine in.
Yeah, okay.
But we still hope y'all get well soon. We bring the medicine, doctor, so they can get well soon.
Well, Dr. Jennifer, we would love to have you in on the women because they do need some extra power. They need all the help they can get. They do. So you might be the one that be able to help them get over that hump to beat us. I ain't mad about it. Okay. I would like to lose sometime. I would at least lose sometime.
Yeah, right.
That's how I beat the women.
Yeah, right.
Me and King D said he's done. We hate winning all the time. We want to lose once in a while.
How far can you cook food? That's what King D said. Ain't no. That's what I'm trying to tell you. King D ain't finna go back and forth. He know what we do. He know what we do. Ain't no need for us to go back and forth.
Yeah, he knows.
He already know what we do.
I got you, book DJ China. I got you. I ain't never.
I don't want nobody to be scared because you got to chase scared people, and that ain't what I like to do. Just stand there and take it.
He did say that there's big things in Texas.
That's right.
Hold on.
It's not going to be running, okay? I'm going
to hold on.
And whoop you.
Hold on, because China just said I would never beat her in spades.
Who says China?
Girl, you wasn't even.
Like the challenge. That's like
China, you wasn't even thought about when I was playing spades. What are you talking about?
Oh, Lord.
By the time you start playing spades, I was grown.
Oh, no. Dr. Jennifer, you know how to play spades?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, Mr. Mack, you heard that right?
I hear. We hear her talking. She gonna have to come and bring the smoke down to Texas.
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
That sign right there. It's my home business. JGM Educational Consultants. That means I school everybody. In spades, in spades, hearts, you name it.
I definitely play all that.
You hear this, Spice?
Well, since you're talking, can you play a game of chess?
Oh, bitch, you don't think I can play a game of chess?
Oh, I need to see you on the table immediately.
Mr. Mack, it's about to go down.
Listen, I'm gonna bring the royal chess set out for her. I'm gonna see. She says she know what she's doing. I'm gonna bring the big chess set out.
We got the LSC in the house challenging Mr. Mack, so we're gonna have to bring them in on a game night so we can so they can step their game up.
Yeah, come on, man.
And look at Teresa talking about we a hot mess. Listen. I ain't even worried about I ain't worried about my baby girl talk. She talking crazy. She ain't worried about it.
Yeah,
I ain't even worried about
our baby.
Yeah, I ain't worried about China.
Oh man. Well, we gonna have to. This is gonna be some fun. This is something.
What you better do is go in there and make sure your homework done. That's what you better do.
What? What?
You in here hanging with the grown folks. You better make sure all your homework done.
Homework done. Child, better have that homework done now. But this is gonna be
crazy.
She said she would beat me. Listen. Do you know the last time I played Crazy 8 China? I was your age. Yeah, you see what I'm gonna beat you with some Crazy 8s. You probably would. I ain't gonna lie on that. Wow. But you need to put the chessboard to the side. Don't even try me.
I can't wait for us to get together and do this.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Like I said, I'm thinking right after my birthday. Yeah. I'm on it.
Are you ready, Doctor? This is gonna go down.
Hey, bring it.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Ain't that right, Spicy?
That's all we trying to tell you.
Well, yeah, that's what we trying to say.
If you keep a diaper on, you ain't got to worry about using the bathroom on yourself. That's all we trying to tell you.
I cannot.
Capo, baby.
Wow. It's gonna be a long night. That's all I'm gonna say. So make sure you take your Geritol and all.
Listen, I don't even know who Jerry is. Who is Jerry? I ain't never met nobody named Jerry. Only Jerry I know is Springer.
No, Doctor, I'm gonna tell you this. You need to go watch some of those shows with us playing, and you're gonna see how we are. The only person that helped the women team was Keisha's sister. If it wasn't Keisha's sister, they would have lost that.
And they was reading out the comments then.
They got jokes. They got jokes, Spicy. We gonna let them do that? That's how they do it.
All you gotta do is wait for the next game night. Let's get it in.
Yeah, Spicy know how it's gonna go down.
China. I promise you, I come from China. You don't want to talk to me about no chess, baby. You gonna be mad as hell at yourself.
Oh Lord, come on now.
And especially checkers. Listen. Listen, you can't beat Malik in checkers, and he 13. You think you can beat me in chess and you can't beat Malik in checkers? I taught him all he knows.
Oh no, now, Doctor, I just want you to be prepared, because we gonna still love you.
And spades? Yeah, I'm gonna hug. Listen, Doctor, when I see you, I'm gonna hug you first.
Yeah, we gonna hug
then I'm gonna bust your ass, because you ain't gonna want to hug me after that. Hey, bro. What they used to say? If you can't get under it, get over it.
That's right. Ain't never love here.
Ain't never love. Get over it.
Don't you play Spicy?
Huh?
Don't you play spades?
No, last time I played spades, somebody was talking trash. That was before I got a hold of my nerves. And I threw the cards at him, and I ain't played since.
Oh, my God.
You got mad because somebody said something on the spades table? Come on.
I was young. He was way older, and he was talking that deep mess.
Oh, but then you couldn't sit at the table with me, so you right. Let's Doctor, get you a partner, baby. Me and the white gonna do it.
He missed the part where I said that's before I could take it.
Before you could take it, okay, but that's okay.
Hey, that's what she said.
Oh, you can bring it now.
The question was, can you play spades?
I can play. I'm one of the best.
I forgot because I ain't paid it so long.
That's okay. You never not forget. Come on down. Come on, Spicy.
Yeah, honey, you aboard the staff. You know, you invited. Come on, if you can play. Listen, I play spades. I play bid, whist, hearts, tuck. Listen, we play whatever you want. Dominoes, whatever you want to play.
You're a good partner. Now, Spicy said she rusty, so you got to.
Oh, hold up. Wait. Time out. Wait, hold up.
What?
Now, I can rub the rust off a doorknob, but I am not the doorknob with the rust on it. So let's get that correct.
So let's see, since you said that.
Don't say because, you're the only one on this pad don't know how to do those splits. We rusty now. No, we're not doing that.
I'm gonna tell you this, Spicy. You and Dr. Gilbert, you and Gilbert, come on.
Y'all in trouble. Hey, listen, if y'all let me and Mr. D play together, y'all in trouble.
Honey coming too.
Yeah, listen, honey can bring a partner with her too. Listen.
The more the merrier.
That's right.
Yes.
They can get that L too. They can get that L too to come on down. So tell them come on down. Look,
the price is right. The price is right.
Like honey told me before, I don't need no help.
Listen, China still. Listen, we go invite China too, just so I could bust her ass and send her back home. I'm gonna invite China too, y'all, cause she think it's a joke.
But see, China's wearing the Bermuda.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send for her. I'm gonna send for you. That ain't hard to get you over here.
That's the old saying. You gonna learn today.
Mm-hmm.
Those words.
I'm gonna send you home with your ass whooped.
Right. You gonna learn today.
We gonna Spicy. Let me know where you made that trophy at, so we can make a trophy with an ass with a belt on it, and we could get one to China and send her home with it.
Actually, they got one with the horse's ass on it.
Hey, we're gonna whoop the horse's ass today. Yeah.
Doctor, you and Spike, I'm gonna tell you, Mr. B, the best dresser of the men. He can play spades good too. So you have a different option to get. But me and Mr. Mac are gonna join teams. We're gonna be like Michael Jordan, Scott Pippen on the table. So y'all better make sure you get you a good team.
Both their asses is retired.
Okay, but they retired, but me and Mr. Mac ain't retired playing spades. We gonna be like the Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen on this team.
Can I get 15 seconds in the big box?
Go ahead.
China.
Uh-oh.
You see the bag, right? I told you I'm gonna show you the royal. I'm gonna show you. This is a handcrafted.
Oh snap!
Chessboard. Right. Let me set this up here.
Oh, it's waiting on you, China.
Oh snap!
When I tell you I do this, when I tell you this is what I do for real, like, don't play with me. Okay, you take me out the big box.
Mr. Matt, come on, get down here so we can kind of get this going and everything. This is gonna be a fun activity. Can't wait. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, that way Dwight can lose, and he's not gonna be D-man.
Look here,
he's gonna be little Tank.
Wow.
Not little Tank.
He's gonna be little Tank. He want to talk all that noise.
Oh yeah, I'll be talking.
Come on.
Hey, I'm gonna do it on y'all after we win.
Hey, and I'm putting this.
And when you do that, I hope you split your pants.
No,
I'm putting this. I'm putting this in our episode tonight.
Yeah.
If you missed it, you missed another great episode. You never know what we gonna do up here.
Right there on the scene.
That's
absolutely.
Right in the middle of your scene. Go air everything out.
Miss Spicy, I did want to say one thing about the show tonight. I was able to listen in between clients, and I thought it was a really profound statement when he was talking about daddy's boys. And the problem is that for a long time, and even now, is there are not a lot of daddy's boys because there's no daddies.
That's true.
And the problem with that is that the boys who had dads become their dad, and perhaps their dad is not always the dad type that we need, if you will. So in other words, if Papa was a Rolling Stone, then it's gonna be Baby Rolling Stone too.
Papa,
she said.
We need to make sure that we acknowledge that.
And Dr. Jip, I agree with you. That's why I said.
Oh Lord, she just dissected all that down, but it's the truth.
When I said on the show, I said that men need to take up their role more, no matter if they like the woman or not. You need to be in those children's life and raise them. See, you ain't gotta like the woman. You and the woman don't get along, that's fine. But if you sat there and made a baby with this woman, your job as a man is to stick in there and raise those kids. I ain't gotta stay in the same home, but you come and pick those kids up and you raise those children together. So
But you know what? If I could,
But see, Mama tell you, like, from my example, and I'm gonna let Dr. Gilbert go. But for my example, you have men that were poor choices as I had. And like my ex-husband, when I divorced him, he felt like he divorced the kid.
There you go. That's the word right there. Yeah.
But see, what he did was he thought it was an even trade to persuade everybody that his ex-girlfriend, 5 kids by 5 different men, he was the daddy. But you wasn't doing enough for your own blood.
There you go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that go ahead, Miss. Go ahead, Doctor. No, I cut you off.
I would even extend that thought that being a single mom myself, that I feel like my children were better off without that venomous poison, because I never talked against their dad. I never said anything. I made it seem like he was the light of the world, even though I
just didn't say nothing.
Right. And it had gotten, this was before I got delivered from people, like for real. Like I would go and buy the best gifts, right? And I would act like I sent it to, act like their dad sent it to them. And I would put their name, put their name on it. And so I got busted when my daughter was like 8, and she was like, "Oh, Dad, thank you for, whatever the game system was at that time." And he's like, "What you talking about?" He never knew it. And so because I was the woman to do that, when they got older, then they were able to formulate their own opinion and to kind of foster their own relationship. And even to this day, I still stay out of it.
Yeah, see, that's the way I am. With my kids, they can never say that I badmouth their dad to them. They don't want doing a bad mouthing, because the thing about it is I didn't focus on the dad and what he did and what he didn't do. I focused on, as a woman and a mother, what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
When it came down to child support, I didn't have them on child support at first, because I only have 2 fathers. But my thing about it, when you go tell me to go get some other end to go take care of your kids, don't call me 30 days later talking about, why did you go put me on child support? Well, you told me to go get another end for him, so I got Greg Abbott.
Wow.
See, this is the problem.
Fuck you back to sleep, girl.
And this is the problem I have when some of the people go online and talk about single mothers. Sometimes we're in the position that we can't control.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to sit up here in order to have the non-single status and put up with cheating, put up with beating, put up with anything that I am being disrespected in. I'd rather stay single. But the one thing I don't do, I never kept my kids from their dad.
And you know something? I wish that was every occasion, because at least the men that wanted to be men could then step in and say, okay, she ain't fucking me over, she ain't trying to do this, and she ain't doing that. let me go ahead and do what I got to do for my kids.
And I
Yeah.
wish my second baby dad did that. I wish he did, because he wasn't on child support. All I asked for them to do, just help me with the kids, be there for them. But no, he was too busy worried about trying to get money out of me. And in order to try to be out and agree, oh, you're going to send a constable on my government job to try to take custody from me, because I won't give you the money you want.
Wow. So listen, so let's continue on, right? That's what I was saying, right? Because on the flip side of that coin, there's women out here that'll say the same thing that you saying, right? But then when the man goes and tries to penetrate to be there for the child, then it's always an argument. It's always well, if you ain't gonna do it the way that I want it to be done, then it can't be done. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, and the last straw, and I'll say for me, the last straw for me is I'm a barber. You see what I'm saying? Just by hobby. I've been cutting hair since I was 10 years old. Right? So I'm a barber in hobby. But my son needed a haircut. And I said, okay, I'm finna cut my son hair. Cut him up real quick. And she know I cut hair. Why you didn't take him to the barber shop?
Wow.
Why would I take him to the barber shop if I cut hair?
Exactly.
Wow.
Because he used to go in to sit in the barber chair. He ain't got to sit in your chair.
But see, everything is not the woman's choice. That's what I disagree with. My thing is, my relationship with your dad is just that. Your relationship with your dad is separate from me. That's why there are times I tell him, go talk to your dad about it.
Yeah.
Or I tell him, that's between me and your dad. But one thing they cannot say is that I ever took out my anger that I had towards them and try to use my child as a tool in order to hurt them. Because whether they pay child support or not, whether they helped or not, no matter what they took me through, I never kept their kids from them because it wasn't about me.
Right.
And again, that's why I say I wish most women was like that, because then the fathers that are trying to be fathers could step in.
Yeah.
But there's fathers out here that want to be fathers, like me. But okay, here's another instance, because I was just on the phone talking about this. She said, you told the kids if they need something to ask you first. And I said, right. I told them, don't, because mama is working. He's working hard. She's trying to put a roof over y'all head. So if y'all need something, ask me first. And if I ain't got it, then go to your mom. Right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold fast. I said, but on the flip side of the coin, when your kids only call you when they want something, then as they mother, knowing that as they father, I told them to ask me first. You should say, did you call your daddy today?
Yeah.
Did you see how he was doing?
Yeah.
Did you check on him?
Yeah.
No. What you want them to do? Fake kick it with you? I said, no. I don't want fake kick it. I just want to say, hey, Dad, I don't want nothing. I just want to see how you doing.
Yeah.
Because just like if the shoe was on the other foot and the kids was in my custody, wouldn't you want the kids to check on you?
Oh, yeah.
So this was her issue with me.
My thing was, like, my ex-husband, he always wanted the kids to check on him. My thing was, you're the dad. You should be calling checking on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how many call-ins can I check on you without you checking on me before I'm like, hey, wait.
Yeah, but see, at the same time, when it came down to his birthday, when it came down to Christmas, I told him, call your dad and wish him happy birthday. Call your dad. She don't.
She don't.
At the same time, as a woman, I'll give them money to go give their dad, go buy their dad a gift.
She don't. She don't.
Well,
Now, if they choose not to buy that gift for their dad, that's on them.
No, I'm saying she don't.
See, that's not right.
That when we get to this point, we're now looking at the difference between a woman and a girl.
Yeah.
Hey, so then when the doctor is absolutely right. Now when she right, I ain't arguing with her.
I don't think even in an argument you're not going to take her down.
It's a couple of things. Number one, it separates the woman from the girl. Right?
Yes.
I know as a girl I got pregnant, but my children made me a woman. Right? Because I had to realize that the option was not given to me to be there or not to be there. It was, look, this is it. You know, now you can come or go, but I'm still stuck there. I'm all they know. And so at some point, he became a mute discussion. It was a mute point. Like, why are we even talking about him? You know, I tried to put him on child support and all of this, but you know, I remember when I got the divorce, my kids were probably about 5 and 7. He sent me some homemade divorce papers that his ex-wife had made for him. And he tried to change my children's name to my maiden name. And he wanted to pay $20 a month for each child. And we had 2. And I was, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at these papers like, somebody, you know, they effing with me. They playing.
Yeah, that had to be a prank.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You was on Ashton Kutcher.
Right. So I'm looking around like where the camera's at, right? But I wound up, because my kids were born in Georgia and we now live in Texas. I wish I would have had my kids in Texas because they don't be playing. Right. But I had to go all the way back to Georgia, hire an attorney to do all of these things. And he signed the papers, no problem. Then he turned around because I signed a waiver because I lived out of state. And he goes to court and says, I never did that. I didn't sign those papers. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I still, to this day, my kids are 30 and 32. To this day, I still have those homemade divorce papers. Because, you know, and it's not like to throw it in his face or anything like that, but it's a constant reminder that that particular act, it caused, that action caused a reaction. And that reaction was me growing up and being, you know, despite all of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go to college and it's like, oh, you know, well, you ain't got time for the kids. You need to send them to me. And what you gonna do? Mr. owe me $87,391.
Oh no, they think they better. They think they better off with that when it comes out to that.
Dang. God,
you know, I can pay off half my student loans with that. You understand? But you know, it just gets to that. So I think that tonight's the parts that I did here,
right?
I think it was a very it was a great show. I think it could have offered some balance to where you can hear, but I know it's a men's show, but I'm saying to where those women, right, can stand up and give you a valid point of saying, hey, not all of us is like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not all of us is out there, you know, looking for you to take care of us and our children and your children and our, you know, I don't, that's not what we're here for.
Right.
But I think, like I said, it was very valid points that were brought up. And y'all know I love some good intellectual conversation.
But you know, can I add a wonderful issue on that, right? When there's women that come with the proof that can say, we all ain't like that, and I can prove it because I ain't like that.
Right.
You see, because it be people that be talking about, well, yeah, I would never, and I would never, and then as soon as the camera go off, yo, I ain't never asked is already, done did it already. You know?
But life, I just feel like life, I remember when COVID hit, and, you know, there was really no food in the grocery store, and I remember I was in the grocery store at this time. And there was this young couple, and they had about 5-6 children, and they had 2 baskets with children in both baskets, right? And so the mama was like, you know, I need to get some of this and get some of this and get some of this. And the little boy, not even the daddy, the little boy said, Mama, you act like you know how to cook.
Oh.
Moses Christ. Let me pull me one on that.
Like they said, if you want to hear the truth, the kids gonna tell it.
Out of the mouth of babes.
And so, you know, the restaurants and all of that stuff was closed. Now, in that moment, yeah, I was clutching myself because I was like, oh my God, like he, you know. But I was really even more appalled that the dad didn't say nothing. He didn't, you know, come to her defense because this is,
you know something, because in that moment, in that moment, he thinks that that's some of the love, the immature man, because that's what I'm gonna call that. The immature man is probably on the sideline snickering like, yeah, my son here. You know, shut the fuck up. Nigga, your son had embarrassed you and her in the street.
At the same time, that should teach her to correct her steps.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, even though that was the wrong place and time to say that, there's a different, respectable way to say it.
Yes, it is.
You have to look at too, that child should have been an eye opener for her.
Yeah, you're right, Spicy.
You need to, you know, only because we parents don't mean that we can't learn something from our children or we don't need change.
Right.
Yeah.
Because my daughter,
there you go.
She be 25 next tomorrow. But there's times to where she makes sense to where, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got to give our children more credit than what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she ought to felt bad.
She should have. She should have. Real bad.
So that makes me think also, is the daddy doing the cooking?
Oh, no. They normally, from what the kids was saying, well, we can't go to McDonald's. We can't go to Taco Bell. Ain't nothing open. I guess
they eating out like daddy in the bedroom.
Right. The little girl said, well, I still can use my Easy Bake oven.
Wait a minute. Stop that. I'm quitting. I'm gonna get up out of here. We in the show. We can talk about this backstage.
Yeah.
That's another topic.
Yeah, that's another topic right there. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do?
We should do a balance show called Men versus Boys and Women versus Girls.
Well, let's do that.
The proof is in the pudding.
Yes. And with that, we're gonna let Dr. Gilbert take us out.
Yeah, take us out, Dr. G. That's right. You dance.
What you mean? Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
No. That ain't how you take us out. You got to give a nutritional thought for the evening.
Yeah, give us nutrition.
Nutrition.
Yeah.
Oh, we would be talking about food and then talk about nutrition. But
No. You know what? You know what?
So the nutritional thought, if I had one, is to search within yourself critically and ask yourself, am I a man or am I a boy? Am I a woman or am I a girl? And can I really say that the proof is in the pudding and it be proven?
Yes.
That's
I love that.
It's 50 in your boy game.